Obedience is better than sacrifice. Even if you're sacrificing in the beginning, it turns to obedience. And when I was a senior in high school, my mother passed away. Prior to her passing away, she had one request for me, and that was that I would follow into the teaching profession, which I didn't want to do. But as she was laying on her deathbed, I didn't have the heart to say no. So sacrificially I said, okay. However, when I went to Purdue University, I spent one semester in elementary education and decided to major in mass communications, which I did. And when I graduated, I couldn't find a job. And there was no door that would open for me. And I knocked on many, many doors. Finally, my aunt came to me after I had the night before said, Lord, if you make a way, I'll obey and I'll teach school. And my aunt called me up the following day and said, Miriam, we've been thinking. We're going to pay for you to get your elementary certification so that you can get a job. And so she paid for me to go back to school and get a master's degree in education. And it was really unusual that she would do that because she has the first 2 nickels that she ever earned. And I think she will always have those 2 nickels. So I knew that had to be the Lord. And I was pretty much committed, or at least I thought I was, until I got the certification and I was ready to go. And then I said, no, I'm not going to apply for a job. And that summer, while I was working part-time at Sears, I was called into the manager's office and offered a job offer to go into Chicago for the trainee program to be a resource manager, a human resource manager, if I wanted the job. And I was afraid to say yes because I knew I had a commitment to my aunt and to my mother at that point. So I asked for a few moments, and I went to the bathroom, and I got on my knees, and I said, Lord, I know I didn't apply for a teaching job, but if you want me to teach, I need a teaching job now. Otherwise, I'm going to take this other offer, which is what I always wanted. And when I got back to my desk, my grandmother had just called and told me to call downtown to the Fort Wayne schools because they had a job offer for me. And that was a miracle, because they had 1,200 applicants and there were only 12 people hired, and I hadn't applied. And I stayed firm in my commitment, and I went forward into teaching. But I asked the Lord, now that you know that I'm committed to follow and do what my mother wanted because she thought that's what you wanted, could you please tell me, just why do I need to do this? And the Lord said to me, he said, you can do the other in your own strength and talent, but you'll never be able to spend a day in a classroom without my help. And so I learned daily to die to Jesus, because I couldn't teach school in my own strength. I didn't have that ability, but I had the ability through Jesus, because I can do all things through him with Christ who strengthens me. And each day I would journal and I would talk to the Lord before I would go to school, and I would give him the day. And many days I didn't want to go to school because I knew it was a difficult day ahead. And on one particular occasion, the Lord gave me a poem that helped me through that day and almost every day thereafter. And it's called Sweet Surrender. Tonight I am coming, I lay it all down, my burdens and desires all rolled into one. My flesh and my spirit are vying for control, but my hope, it rests in the crucified one. Your plan will prevail, for time and again I will lean on the arm of the crucified one. I am running to your side, there to abide, hidden in the blood of the crucified one. Yes, there will I rest in a heart full of love, as I am carried in the arms of the crucified one.